Hey everyone, it's Matt from Train Sim Society and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. So this week, Dovetails rolled out something kind of different in celebration of the Greatest Gathering event. And it's all live right now, only on Steam. So we've got a full set of exclusive bundles and they're all centered around the real locomotives featured at the event. Now, I know some of us were probably a little late to catch that original June announcement, but these bundles definitely make it worth revisiting. So they're split into 4 categories. We have Steam, Diesel, Electric, and what they're calling the Dovetail Games Collection. And the key thing here is that these are all Steam exclusive bundles, so if you're not playing on Steam, again, unfortunately, none of these will apply. Sad face emoji. Now let's talk about what actually makes these bundles different from the usual sales we've seen. So the biggest thing is that they support Complete My Collection. That means if you already own a few of the add-ons in the bundle, you'll still get a discount based on the rest of what's there, even if you don't own it. There were 2 of these bundles, I believe, where I already had everything, so I'm going to ignore those completely. But for the other bundles where I have partially purchased content, I'm still going to get that bundle discount on what's left. So I will probably be finishing my collection with this bundle. So you don't have to worry about paying twice for content you already own. Steam is checking to make sure that doesn't happen, which is always appreciated. And just to clarify, these are add-on only bundles, so you do need to own TSW5 first to use anything from them. So starting off with the Celebration of Steam bundle. This one is going to pull together the Peak Forest Railway, Spirit of Steam, and the Flying Scotsman, plus the East Coast Mainline route. It makes sense because there's a whole journey chapter for the Flying Scotsman on East Coast Mainline. So that's going to give you both an LMS Jubilee and the Scotsman itself, which were featured in person at the event. Honestly, even for just those 2 locos, it's a pretty solid combo if you've been meaning to fill out your Steam collection. I still don't have Peak Forest, so honestly, I'm considering picking that one up with this bundle. Then we've got the Celebration of Diesel bundle, and this one is stacked with variety. We have the Class 37, 47, 52, the HST, and even a Class 33. I don't own that one. Now, all of these showed up at the Gathering 2. The bundle includes Great Western Express, Northern Transpennine, Tees Valley Line, West Somerset Railway, plus Diesel Legends of the Great Western and the individual loco packs for the Class 33 and 52. So if you're into that late BR era or just enjoy vintage diesels in general, this one has a lot for you. Now, for those leaning more toward a modern traction, there's a Celebration of Electric bundle. This is where you'll find the Class 323, Class 221, and the Class 390 Avanti Pendolino, all of which appeared at the event. The bundle includes both West Coast Mainline routes, Preston to Carlisle and London to Milton Keynes. We have Birmingham Cross City, Southeastern High Speed Extended, and the London Overground Suffragette line. This one's honestly a strong mix of third rail and overhead routes, and having both West Coast Mainlines here is great for Pendolino fans especially. Even though West Coast Mainline over Shap is more set in the past, you can still use the Pendolino in free roam. And then finally, they've added a catch-all bundle called the Dovetail Games Collection. This one is a huge selection of their most recent TSW5 routes and locos from around the world. So we have Zwolle to Groningen, Frankfurt S-Bahn, Cardiff City Network, San Bernardino, and even stuff like the Flixtrain Vectron, the BR111, and the Metrolink Holiday Train, most of which are pretty recent content, so if you still don't have any of these routes, you can grab them in this bundle too. Now, as for pricing, it really depends on what you already own. Since these all use Complete My Collection, your price will vary depending on your existing library, but if you're on Steam, you can go onto the store page and look in real time to see what your price is personally. But with that said, the discounts seem pretty generous if you're missing most of the items in the bundle, and it is kind of a nice way to tie in the real world Greatest Gathering event without releasing something completely new. It's honestly just more of a celebration sale than anything else, and I have to say, I'm kind of jealous that I couldn't go. I know it's across the pond, it's across the world for me, and I'm pretty sure tickets have been sold out for this event for quite some time, but I wanted to go so bad. It would have been so neat to see all of those trains that I enjoy in TSW in real life. But that is the full breakdown. I think this one might be one of the better bundles we've had in a while. I'm definitely curious if you guys are picking up any of these and what your favorite loco video from The Gathering was, whether it's one of the Steam classics or something more modern like the Class 390. That's gonna be it from me for this video. As always, thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, found it entertaining or informative. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and happy rail simming, guys.